vampires, monsters, voodoo, cowboys? Count me in! Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercated Painting. Today we are going to be painting the Voodo Shaman from 3D Breed. They currently have a Kickstarter running called Plains of Terror. It is a mash of horror and the Old West, and that is awesome to me. Seriously, vampires and six guns and stakes and horses and yep. I will put a link in the description below to their Kickstarter campaign. If you have a 3D printer or if you're going to get physical prints or whatever it is you're going to do, awesome. Get them. These are super cool. I love them. Now, this is a sample STL that they have on their website. Description below. Link. You know. I printed this out on my Elegoo Saturn. Just so you know, I did scale it down 5% because I wanted to match my silver bayonet stuff. Either way, enough jibber jabber, let's paint this guy. First thing we're going to do is give this guy a spray of black and then a zenithal of white from above. Then we're going to take some purple swarm, and this is going all over his pants and his jacket. This purple's also going to go all over his fantastic hat. Now, I did follow the color scheme that they had on their website as closely as I could, but also trying to make it easier for you guys. So, here we go, because their studio painter is really good, actually. Then we're going to take some warrior skin, and you guessed it, it is going all over his skin. So, face, hands, chest, feet, all over the place. We're going to take some Carmine Dragon here, and this is going all over the inside of the snake's mouth. We're going to hop into some Charming Chartreuse, and this is going all over the underside of the snake. So not the main scales at the top, the ribbed scales underneath. Going to switch over to some Grave Lord Grey, and we're going to put this all over his dreadlocks. Switching over to some Dusk Red here, and this is just going to go on the handle of his pistol tucked into his pants. Going to take some Ancient Honey. This is going to go on the feathers on his hat and also the hat band. Hop onto some Forest Sprite. Now we're going to put this on the snake, the top part, but we want to be careful. We don't want to leave it too blotchy, but if it does end up blotchy, that's okay. We're going to fix it after. Just do your best. Now we're going to take some Hex Lichen and some Dead White. We're going to really lighten down that purple. So really going to make it like a pale purple. And we're going to go through and we're going to do some easy highlighting on some of the raised areas of that purple. So just go through, and I know that it looks pretty stark right now, like it's very bright, but we are going to fix that after. Just go through and hit some of these raised edges, but try to stay away from the inside areas that we already have dark from our zenithal. And we're going to take some Druchii Violet, and we're going to water this down and also add in a little bit of glaze medium, and this is going to go all over the purple. Here, my son came in to give me some support and then point out my mistakes. Anyways, that glaze is going all over the purple. Now we're going to take some Ghost Gray, and we're just going to add in some slight little highlights up on these dreadlocks. We're going to take some Beastie Brown and some Dead White. We're going to lighten that Beastie Brown down, and we're just going to do some highlights just on the raised areas of his face, hands, and feet, and chest. Like, this is such an interesting miniature. He's a voodoo guy, and he's got a purple suit and a top hat and a snake. What more can you ask for from a voodoo shaman? Now we're going to take some squid pink and we're going to do a highlight up on the inside of the snake's mouth and tongue. Going to take some dead flesh and we're going to use this to just highlight up over the charming chartreuse that we did on the underside of the snake. So just go through and take your time, but again, we want to stay away from the areas that are dark from our zenithal. We're going to take some Ascorpina green and we're going to water this down quite a bit, and this is going to go all over the green of the top parts of the snake. So we're going to make it really bright and poppy. Now we're going to take some yellow here and we're going to get some highlights up on all that ancient honey that we put on his hat. We will also dot in the snake's eyes with this. We're going to take some terracotta and just do a highlight up on that dusk red that we did on the hilt of the gun. Going to take a little bit of bone white here and we're just going to get his teeth and also the snake's fangs. We're going to take some chain mail silver and we're going to put this on the metal parts of his pistol. And take some dwarven gold and we're just going to put this on his necklace and the amulet he has. I assume it's some sort of voodoo amulet. I don't know much about voodoo. It's not my world of fantasy. I don't look into voodoo a lot. We're going to take some Gravelord Gray. We're going to put that all over the metals we just did. We're going to do the base of this guy, and then he is done. And here he is all finished up. Really fun miniature to paint, using the speed paints and then taking it that extra little bit with some highlights. Great fun. Awesome. This video is not sponsored by 3D Breed. I did email them. They never got back to me. Regardless, I really wanted to paint this. I'm really excited about this campaign. The miniatures are super cool. I love... apparently when they mix vampires with history, because I love Silver Bayonet, and now I'm going to be in love with these miniatures, because man, I love it. That's awesome. This is said to love a lot. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of the YouTube stuff, and you guys have a great day. I love that voodoo that you do. I love the voodoo that you do. And then the Old West. So immediately I just think of Blazing Saddles.